confused, south and north. And she called him and said, no, you have to go. So I can't go.
Awesome.
Be there for me.
Thank you for being
Thank
here.
you for coming.
Yay. And I actually really do want to acknowledge all the guys that are here. My husband David, Adrian's here, Tim's colleague, some students. And it's really important. This isn't just a woman's thing. This is an everybody's thing. It's a humanity thing. So, and I also want to thank Professor Lena Costume for all your help with this year. And if you're on campus, she coordinates our Take Back the Night event, which is coming up soon in April. That's a sexual assault awareness event, similar in some ways to this, but definitely important in its own unique right also.
It's in Spanish.
Go back there. What channel are we going to start with?
I don't know. You want me to start one right now? Okay.
Do you want to do 1, 2, 3, 4? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. We won't take it anymore. 5, 6, 7, 8. Domestic violence equals 8.
Okay.
All right. Really not. We don't have to scream, but just nice and gentle.
Okay. Ready?
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We won't take it anymore. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Domestic violence equals hate.
1, 2, 3, 4. We won't take it anymore. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Domestic violence equals hate.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We won't take it anymore.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Domestic violence equals hate.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We won't take it anymore.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Domestic violence equals hate.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We won't take it anymore.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Domestic violence equals hate.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We won't take it anymore.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Domestic violence equals hate.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We won't take it anymore.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Domestic violence equals hate.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We won't take it anymore.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Domestic violence equals hate.
All right, people.
We'll do some other chants here and there, guys. We'll let your voices rest some, but so thank you for trooping out with us in the rain too. We've had years though where it was like raining sideways and we did the thing anyway.
That's right.
You do the thing when you're ready to do it.
That's what you do. You do it anyway.
Domestic violence doesn't stop in the rain.
No, good point. You guys hear that? Domestic violence doesn't stop in the rain.
We're going to introduce Letty.
All right. Guys, just be careful. We don't have a full police escort as we've had some years, although we do have some officers present. We're going to try to stay on the sidewalks wherever possible. We're not closing down any roads or anything like that. There's a roundabout that we'll have to navigate up here. So kind of, I guess, just trying to follow my lead. I've done this particular route before. Watch out for the puddle.
I like getting dirty and wet and muddy. It's so good. So good.
So Josie Ashton.
So wedding like
15 years.
we are live, and she's here with me in Miami,
La Florida.
I love you guys. Thank you for joining us.
Florida. There's a lot happening because Brides March is expanding in New York City. 25 years, 26. This is the 26th year.
Yes.
Barry University is celebrating 15 years. And who started both of those marches?
I think I did, but Gladys did, actually. It was her murder that brought us to this point. And, as much as people use this as a form of activism, we also want to remember all the people that are losing their lives and those that are surviving, but barely making it, right? Living still in pain, alive, but dying inside. So let's focus on healing. We're rededicating this march to a movement of not just activism against domestic violence, but a movement of healing due to domestic violence. We can do it.
Yeah. And her book is actually titled Healing His Bride. Are you his bride?
I am the bride. I am the bride of God. We all are. The Bible speaks about that we are his bride and that Jesus is the groom. So that is one of the inspirations, since he's the one that gave me the vision. But yes, that is one of the inspiration. And I think any of us could have been Gladys, right? Any of us. I could have been Gladys. My mother could have been Gladys. So we're here not only for our own interests, but for the interests of society.
We're going straight.
Her book is out soon. You can go to bridesmarch.com/take-action to find the code for your pre-orders, or just email us at bridesmarch@gmail.com to be one of the first to read Josie's book. It's really a manual for healing. And we're at Barry University. This is my life. Oh, it's okay. Hola. We're at Barry. We are streaming live for the first time ever on multiple platforms. Yeah, it's starting hands and wrists. And we've got here the amazingly talented and someone who's been part of this movement before the first walk even happened. And her name is Savannah Christina. We out here. She's a Florida native. Is that true? Are you a native of Florida?
It is true. It is true.
Okay.
And we've been doing this movement for a long time. It's a long time. It's an honor to be here.
What has it
You guys
meant?
are heroes.
What has it meant for you to like see this continue 15 years later, like
The
to be able to
legacy.
show up today and
The legacy. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you for keeping it going. This is an amazing movement. Changes lives.
silence. No more violence. Savannah Christina is also an artist. Arts and healing are a major part of healing in this movement. And Savannah is just a living example of taking her story and sharing it in poetry and in songs. So we'll be sharing more of her work. You'll catch her songs on our content here and there all the time. But she's also the daughter of Josie Ashton, the founder of the Brides March movement. So
It's an amazing movement. We're gonna keep it going. Rain or shine. Rain or shine.
rain or shine, folks. Domestic violence, it's a topic we need to really highlight the pervasiveness. Some people are home right now in the rain wishing that their partner would step out and upset that they had to stay in because of the rain. And people sometimes feel alone, like there's no way to get out of those types of situations. And we're like in the street, in our gowns. We're remembering my belated aunt, departed unfortunately because of an ex-intimate partner. And we're also letting women know who haven't decided to leave yet. You don't have to lose your life. You don't have to keep losing time. You can break out and there is help. So Brides Walk, the Barry University College Brides Walk taking place right now. Rain or shine. Rain or shine. Is this a rain or shine situation? How's it feel to be walking out here in the rain?
Yes, I feel free.
How about for you, Miss Zion?
This girl is soaking wet.
Yeah, we're out here every single year, rain or shine. So stay with us to learn more. Getting our phones wet, but we're here. Yeah. Brides March in South Florida. Board member Sarah over here. You might have seen her on a few of our lives already.
Yes.
But she's been repping hard in Florida.
If you can be in the rain, that's real, right? Nothing melts off, right? You're real. You're real. We're out here.
This is not AI.
This is not AI. If you can be in the rain, it's real.
Yeah. Hello, friends. Thank you for joining. Lots of love. Signing off.
Over your head, okay? It's okay. We're gonna do this. Okay? Don't worry, we're gonna get dry in a little bit, okay?
Josie's over here basking in it, but I don't know if you all are, and we have kids with us, so I'm thinking maybe we've got some visibility. Maybe we just turn around and head back and
Does it go through?
turn. Okay, we'll go that way. We'll go through that way. Sorry for the last minute. Hey.
This way, look this way.
A practical woman after my heart.
Actually, it's David.
For next year's support, we'll bring umbrellas.
Right? We need some branded umbrellas.
Yeah.
To get them new money.
Yeah.
We've been bringing on many times. We have.
Zion, you want to get under the umbrella with us?
Oh, God.
We'll walk through the back door where the gym is.
Let me go open it.
Domestic violence. Let me be a mic for a second, if you don't mind. Yes. Hello. Domestic violence. Domestic violence. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Domestic violence. Domestic violence. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Domestic violence. Domestic violence. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. We out here. Wait a second. I've never been in this much. The fast march. 15th annual one for the bush. Yeah. Did your sister make it? Huh? Did your sister make it up? Yeah, she did. She's out here. I don't think she's in the rain. Oh, Morelli. I'm right here. Oh, there mm-hmm. All right. Bringing it back to Center Campus. Don't be what happened to you. And we'll go back across the street. Thank you. Stop the violence, stop the violence, stop the violence. Stop the violence, stop the violence, stop the violence. 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 So, Sophia, you actually are one of the most powerful players in the Brides March movement. I mean, if I recall correctly, during the pandemic, you traveled the country raising awareness with your mom on this issue. Yeah. Student union for those who are going to visit our campus for all the various. So what was that about? Could you explain to the folks that have no idea what I'm saying?
It's to make another movement of that, like to have another walk.
Anybody who loves stuff can put it there, and then we'll move you to the
So,
next.
but where did you go? Where did you guys go? And why do you think you ladies were doing that, like going from state to state? What was the point?
We went to raise awareness for people and we stayed at shelters.
Wow, you stayed at a shelter?
And then
Okay, so y'all just went to see what it was like and meet people that were in shelters?
raise awareness.
Was it scary to be in a shelter?
Definitely like sometimes I saw faces that definitely scared me. But it wasn't like every time we went to a new one, we just the differences of everything.
So what did you learn about people who end up in shelter? Are they bad people or something that end up in those places?
No, it's just they definitely did the right thing to go to a shelter to leave.
Not an easy thing to do. sounds like you're very aware of the issue. So I hope more young people like you can kind of know from a young age what's not acceptable. And so we hope people don't just get confused and think it's love when somebody's just like stalking them all the time. That's not love. Here we are at the student center. Domestic violence got to go. Domestic violence got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Domestic violence got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Domestic violence got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Domestic violence got to go. Did you know Sunflower in Florida? Very. I FIU actually. Wasn't FIU once involved with the Bright Horse as well? FIU. You know, mom graduated. She graduated from FIU. So they're definitely a part of the legacy. Their university has been with us since day one. For years we've been coming here, so we're deeply grateful for their participation for sure. Okay. So what does it feel like to have an activist mom that like leaves the house when you're an adolescent to go 1,300 miles across the globe for a person you've never met, namely my aunt Gladys? I mean, it's definitely a unique experience, but it has expanded, at least for me and my sisters, our family. You know, you're our family. We really grew up in this movement and we were able to become family through this and meet so many other people whose lives have been changed. And it is a unique experience, but it's well worth it. I wouldn't have it any other way. And the fact that so many years later we're here doing this. I mean, I remember being a little girl. So I mean, it holds its weight. And I'm excited that we can do this today. Do you feel like since you've known about domestic violence so long, your mom's like a national, international activist, you probably never had a toxic or I'm so sorry. You probably never experienced abuse in a relationship, right? Like all you have to do is know and then you're fine, right? That's the thing. Awareness is the first step. You will come across these patterns and movements like this, you'll be able to get out of it faster. I think it's so common. You never know who you're running to, but you have to know the signs. I was being a little cheeky because I've definitely been in some toxic shit. Even when you know better. Yeah, I know way better. You know how to leave. And that's what this is about. I have noticed I'm like, death is really a possibility out of this situation. Like I can't do that to my family again. And like there has to be a limit at some point where I remember I don't deserve or I don't have to stay. And that I'm hurting my loved ones and I'm putting other people at risk because your kids, your family members, your friends who try to defend you from relationships, they end up in the line of fire if someone resorts to homicide violence and an intimate, it's happening all the time all over the news. So this is not true. And I love what you said there. You learn to leave. Yeah, same for you. We're not perfect in this life, but having the community, knowing the resources, knowing who to call and where to go is what matters. You can't avoid everything at all costs, but you can get the tools in order to prevent it from getting as serious as you're saying, which is loss of life. That's like the worst case. You can't really fix it after that. You can still walk away. You can go to a shelter. You can rework your life and heal if you're still living. Once, what's left after a homicide is the pain of the family and loved ones. Absolutely. Luckily we get to take the tragedy in our family and turn it into thanks to so many lives. Yeah. So many lives. Absolutely. But the loss is still the loss. It's a permanent loss, unfortunately, of life. Yeah. How about you, Miss Sarah, Miss board member of Brides March? How long have you known about the march, and what made you decide to take such a leadership role in its development? Well, I am a survivor of domestic violence, and I've been doing this march about 6 years now. I was actually pregnant when I did my first march. Oh, I think the baby in her stomach is walking today. Yeah. Oh, oh, it's the cycle of life. You want her to? Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So yeah. I have been doing this for 6 years now, and I am very tied to this because someone very, very close to my heart, Josie Aston people. He mentored me through this process, and she really helped me get out of that. And because she did that for me, I now want to bring that forward. I want to make sure that I'm doing this for everyone, because if one person did it for me and I do it for another person, how many more people can we help? So that's why I'm here. Yeah, usually with domestic violence, people are like, not my relationship, happening in their apartment. Like, oh, I don't want to call the cops and make it worse. And like, so people don't get involved. But finding someone that helped you and heard you out, and maybe even had the patience for you to be ready to leave the situation. Those are the kinds of things we can really do to help one another.
And we can take some photos with the whole team. And I'm going to ask if she's comfortable having Lydia say a few words. And then turns out we got another media channel coming at 12 to do a live thing.
Nice.
So if we can stick around, go inside, get warm, get yourself whatever you need to do, chill for a minute. But if we can stick around here, we might do another moment of silence, and then they'll probably talk to you, Lizzie, and whatever else they want to do.
That's all.
All right, so let's get them gather here kind of in a cluster of some sort, so we can get a nice shot of all of us. I think that was really awesome going through. Yeah, she might have been we brought the walk to the student.
While we get ready for this photo.
They heard us. Is this your first time covering? No, it's my second time. I got about we can just wait.
Yes, hi.
Hi, Jonathan.
Pleasure. Thanks for being here. Jennifer, how did you get?
No, I'm actually the publicist for Barry. So we're here to obviously as the 15th annual Northern Drive Block, making sure the community, especially against also knows about what we've done to Dr. Finley and everyone there.
Thank you. Thanks for putting that institutional support behind this movement, because it makes a huge difference when a place like Barry University stands firm in your commitment to continue bringing this issue up, which is affecting so many of us.
Come on, come on, Freddie. It's the beginning.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Make sure your face doesn't poke through a hole somewhere.
All right, we got it. You want to lower it a little bit? Yeah, come down.
You guys can go around. Move around.
Hey.
So we can over here, maybe? Or right here on this truck, maybe? Can you?
Can you see? Or can you be seen?
Yeah, she just needs a second.
Okay. We are the kids. We've been raising kids in this place for years. For sure. No better than one. All right.
Thank you. All right.
Microphone to Lexi and see if she would like to say a few words.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to hold it with you? Sure, thank you. It's only the fun way, but. When you take care of our Queen Savannah Christine. After I say a few words, she's gonna sing a little song for us. Oh, that's one of the things I do remember from the movie. You singing "Rhythm in the Sky." Beautiful. Wow. That was really you began incorporating the arts in this in one. So, wow. Forgot about that. I gotta take a picture. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Let me put up. Doing my job. I'm so sorry. It will stop.
It's not coming out.
The book is so published. Beautiful. What's going to be done? What I and I'm something in the pocket. Let there be light. A beautiful sunny day. How many more lives must be taken? I'm noticing even the men, it's mostly an ex-boyfriend, unfortunately. I just noticed that. It affects us all. It's not just one story. So many different. Feel better in the sun a little bit? Finally, a little sunlight. Cooling off, getting the water off. How did it feel to march in the rain? It was kinda crazy. You made it though. Yeah. Yeah, so we work in collaboration. You see, we got you under an umbrella real quick. Right? So Adrian, remind me of that name? Ashton. Okay, I was making sure. Okay. Adrian Ashton. We're live here on YouTube and Facebook. Hello to everyone who's out here with us. Adrian has played a really significant role in the movement. We talk a lot about where we need to have women exalted and well treated and end this abuse, gender violence in particular. Where do you think you learned to be so supportive of an activist such as Josie, who's been your partner all these years?
Well, I used to be a prosecutor in Dade County, and that's where I first got a noticing domestic violence in the cases that I covered. And then I also met, yeah, well, about the same time, a little bit before. And then when I met Josie, that's how I learned more about, the movement and how important it is to educate people about domestic violence.
I'd love to know, what do you think can be challenging inside of the legal system when it comes to accountability related to intimate partner violence?
Even inside the legal system, people still blame victims, and as even now, people think, well, you have so many options, but it's more difficult than that, and it's deeper than that. People don't understand, the relationships that people have, and how difficult it is to get out of certain relationships, and how easy it is to be misled, and and the shame that still exists even today.
It's a movement where mostly women, I would say, you've marched a lot, but mostly women wear gowns. What would you tell men who look at this bride's march and are like, that's not a place where I need to go? There's a gown there. Like, do you think it's important for men, how does it feel to be present?
Absolutely.
And how do you think it adds value?
I think a lot of men don't really care too much about it until you remind them that they have sisters and mothers and daughters. That's how it affects them. You have a daughter, you've got to care about it, even if you personally are not involved in domestic violence. So I think that's the way to reach most people. Most people have most men have some female partner or daughter or mother that they need that could be helped by education on domestic violence.
Yeah, and many young men grow up witnessing or noticing tensions in their homes and maybe thinking they're okay regardless or something, but it's something that you carry with you when you grow up in a space like that.
Yeah, I think most people still think that domestic violence only affects you if you yourself actually get physically abused. They don't realize that just witnessing it or just being around it when you're a boy, and you see these things, even if your mother is being abused, but you're not physically being abused yourself, you don't realize that you carry these pains with you your whole life unless you get therapy.
Thank you, Adrian, for joining us and for.
Yeah, if we're ready,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
bigger audience.
Yeah. May I ask y'all a few questions about what brings you to the event today? We're on a live stream for Brides March. So welcome. Or welcome me. Are you a student at that? Yes. Okay, so welcome to me since it's my first time at the Berry, and also celebrating that you took time out of your day today to join How did you hear about it, and what makes you think this is an important thing to talk about?
And so I'm a student at very university. I came here because for a class, but I do also have some sort of personal connection to it. I don't want to get too in depth. I don't want to turn down the tone of the screen. I just have experience with domestic violence with family, not a intimate partner. And I wanted to be a part of this so I could also share with my sister. She is also into social work, and I feel like having that kind of experience, like knowing about the experience of um, the people that were hurt and domestic violence, as well as our own experiences. I feel like it would be very good to be a part of that. You know, be words me. And kind of words
Like the community.
this has been going on for years. This is the 15th year, and I feel like being a part of this situation, being a part of this advocacy, and no longer like keeping my silence about these experiences. Very important to me. I don't want to get emotional.
Thank you for even sharing that with us. I know it's a hard thing it's almost shameful that you were hurt, in a way. And my aunt, she lost her life in March and Gallus because she passed away. Thank you. It's been like over 20 years, but she was blamed for getting killed. Like, but was she like, there's something with our society that we want to blame the victim instead of address violence. You know what I mean? So I thank you for your bravery, and it does make a difference for you to not feel ashamed or quiet, if you feel comfortable, obviously, but thank you for doing that. And so we hope to continue to be a community where, you can reach out to folks here and that getting those things out, it's important for our well-being. Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who's watching. It means a lot that you be here, and even if you can't be here in person, to be watching and knowing that all these people always like need support. Like, it's not enough to be there. It's also to say something, But thank you.
Could you share your name?
Oh, my name's Tiffany Cooper. I'm a student at Berry University.
Tiffany Cooper, y'all. Thank you.
Really? Do they like you?
Yeah, I just have to figure out who can help me. Would it be a lot to ask if you could? I guess I could end this. All right, y'all. Check us out on IG if you'd like to hear more. Thank you for being with us. More to come. First live stream of a live Brides March here at 15th Annual Barry University. Peace out.